got the collab units previews. We're gonna go through them one by one. I'm not sure if we're allowed to play this thing, but we will see because obviously there's music kind of from the enemy. But let's go.
始めようか。
Hopefully it's
言っ
fine.
ておくけど私強いよ。嫌なことは早めに終わらせ。
Whoa, whoa, it's kind of
ない
loud.
と私はもっと人間を知ろうと思う。
Frieren is a 5-star Earth Elemental Mage.
Okay, she got decent attack. She got okay defense as well. Speed is there, but the speed doesn't really matter too much. Got 20% crit, and then she got a crit chance imprint of 16%.
Further, through her imprint concentration. Skill 2.
Alright, skill 2. The highest form of magic. At the start of battle, grants 40% resource increase to all allies. So, if there's like a fighting spirit character, they should gain, I think, 40, right? They should gain 40 extra on top of what they gain. You'll probably see that in the video. Okay, during increase. Okay, so for all allies, right? And I think focus units will get 2 if I'm right. But okay, during battle, when soul is 4 or higher. When I first read this, I thought this was 40 or higher, but it is 4 souls or higher. Grants defensive magic, which defensive magic, when attacked, consumes 4 soul and nullifies damage from skills. I still think she's gonna take something like she might take fixed damage. Well, we'll have to see. We will have to see. Maybe she won't. Maybe she won't. But I'm just assuming if she's taking it from the skill directly or from no, because skill effect nullifier on Muna takes away, it stops fixed damage. So maybe she doesn't take any damage at all from that. So I'm gonna go with that. After being attacked, increases combat readiness of all allies by up to 10%. Alright? There's that. This thing is it appears at the start of battle, so it's not like you cannot strip it, you cannot seal it. I think if you seal her, we'll obviously have to test, but I think if you seal her, she's still gonna have this, and you have to take away her souls for her to lose this, right? So like Bellion, if they go early Frieren 1-2, and then you might need to go like a Bellion or something like that, or something that takes away souls from the enemy. Alright? Here's that. Now, what does this mean? This means if she has one book on her team, which would be 20 souls, one book, 20 souls, that means you would hit her. You would have to hit her 5 times, and then the 6th hit will be breaking the barrier. That's really annoying to deal with. Alright? Especially if her damage is big, you want to get that unit out of there as fast as you can. But we will see. We will see. So,
The highest form of magic.
let me show
At
you
the
what I
start of
mean
ba-
here. So, the battle just started. Pera went, but look at the commander Pavel. He already has 100 fighting spirit. Alright? So, it gives, if you have fighting spirit, it should give you 40, and I think if you're focused, it should give you 2. Look at the shoe has 2 already. She didn't take a turn yet. Alright? So, that means things like Flan. A Flan is going to start with full focus bar as well. Alright.
Grants 40% resource increase to all allies. During battle, when soul is 4 or higher, grants defensive magic.
And that's really good for Commander Pablo because now he doesn't need 2 units to crit for him to get his thing up.
Defensive magic is an effect where, when attacked, consumes 4 soul, nullifying damage from skills.
The Flan goes into her, but as you can see, she can still get controlled, right?
After
She can still get controlled.
being attacked, increases combat readiness of all allies by up to 10%. Resource increase is an effect that
Yeah.
all enemies.
Alright, so the skill 3, after granting increased attack for 3 turns, to the caster for 3 turns, attacks all enemies with AoE with lightning magic, dispelling all buffs. Increasing combat readiness of the caster by 50%, of course, because everybody needs a combat readiness push so they can work with Lone Wolf Para, right? Also with Ahmed, she could probably be an aggro cleave unit as well if you're running with Ahmed or Lone Wolf Pera. So she's gonna get a swift attack. She's gonna press S3, do damage. Hopefully it's big damage, and then she's going to push up by 100% and then go into her skill 1. Penetrate the target defense by 50%, so Ilanov stunks.
Magic, dispelling all buffs.
It is on a 4-turn cooldown.
Increases combat readiness of the caster by 50%. Penetrates the target's defense by 50%.
She did 10k on the Carmen, 5k, 6k. The thing is, I don't know. I think I think Smaga needs to. Who's doing the showcases? They bring penetration units into Ilanov, and Carmen is still on the board. She's still on the board. That means her passive is still active while this damage is going off, which is damage reduction. So there's damage reduction and there's anti-pen here. So you know, GG's. All right. Attacks the enemy. Skill 1, ordinary offensive magic. Attacks the enemy. Oh wait, attacks the enemy with magic and grants immunity to the caster for 1 turn. So pretty good. Immunity buff. When it is a caster's turn, so no counter attack, activate Vozambel as an extra attack. Vozambel attacks all enemies with flame magic. Damage dealt increases proportional to the amount of the enemy's lost health. A soul burn for the cost of 10 souls increases damage dealt. Okay, so it's a single attack that changes into an AoE. It's an extra attack. So Lionheart stunks. You already know.
Damage dealt increases proportional to the amount of the enemy's lost health. When 10 soul is consumed,
This 7k. It didn't look like they did that much on the Yenya, even though her HP was already low as hell.
increases damage dealt of ordinary offensive magic.
This one looked nice. The soul burn damage looks good, but yeah.
Frieren's artifact is the mirrored lotus ring. A ring.
Alright, and then the artifact everybody's been up in arms about. 5-star Tagahel's Ancient Book that also has soul generation in it. Ah, man. So, I think Frieren would be fine on just the book that we have already. Just Tagahel's Ancient Book if you don't pull one of these, but this has the added benefit of giving 2 souls, right? So, on her turn, that's why some people say, like, she might be a good solo, like, 1v1 unit because every time she takes a turn, she's gonna get 2 souls, and her artifact, her skill 1, if you go back to her skill 1, it gives, yeah, her skill 1 gives 1 soul up here, and this thing here also gives 1 soul. For example, also gives 1 soul, so that's 2 souls. So she's gonna have 4 soul and go back into her defensive magic, right? Her magic defense. She's gonna go back into that every time you hit. Every time, so you're gonna hit her. She's gonna hit you again. Go back into magic defense, and then you're gonna attack. You can't do damage. She's gonna hit you again, chip you down, go back into magic defense. You hit him, go back. You get the point, right? It's always like that. If she's in a 1v1 situation, which is pretty cool. All right, but yeah, she seems like she's going to be a really decent like aggro cleave unit, maybe even good for turn 2 as well if you have book on her or her own artifact. You don't take any damage and you can get some tempo with that CR push from the passive, but the passive only activates when she's hit, right? You only get this, so there's not a lot of AoEs, then it might not work out for you. But yeah, Frieren's artifact, very good. Now let's take a look at the showcase real quick. You know, and just go to the showcase.
Thank you.
Oh, she's coming on September 25th, right? So we see that there.
If you wish to
But yeah, you see the Cavill, the battle just started. Cavill already has full bar.
die, the fun ends here.
The only thing I want to know too, with MLTU, he doesn't no longer need a pushback unit.
take it.
MLTU no longer needs a pushback unit with him if he's with Frieren, right? He go you go he starts the battle, he gets full fighting spirit, and then no matter who takes the turn, because I'm pretty sure his thing is it's not limited to allies, right? I'm pretty sure it's not limited to allies. So I was thinking if you're facing an Ahmed cleave and you're like, let's say you're facing a cleave, you're like an aggro player, you have Teiyu and Frieren, he's gonna get 100% fighting spirit from Frieren. Ahmed is gonna push up. Ahmed should push up twice. You're gonna do a skill 2, skill 3, and then Teiyu's gonna go right after, strip your buff on your on your damage dealer, and then kill it. Right? That should be the interaction. If yeah, if it's anyone's turn, I'm pretty sure it is. It says at the end of a turn. It doesn't say at the end of an ally's turn. So it should work like that, which is a pretty interesting interaction if it works out.
How incompetent.
But also, yeah, we have Carmen Mitt, probably with Aureus on her, and we have yeah, so we have damage reduction, damage sharing, and anti-pen, and we brought a pen unit into that. So 2 pen units, by the way, into that.
Goblet of Oath. Heed my call.
Obstacles must simply be eliminated. The end has come.
And it goes for the S3, does not kill because anti-pen.
Accept your fate.
Yeah, doesn't kill because anti-pen. Normally he would do like upwards of 18 to 18 plus K or going upwards, right? Going upwards. But especially since he's like base, if he's like base speed or maybe like 150 speed, then he should be really, really good gear, like 5K plus attack and all of that, right? So he's supposed to be doing way more damage than that, but alas, it didn't have.
What, you think this is a joke?
And Carmen passive.
I have no more business.
It's a terrible showcase. Why do you do that? Yeah, you see the Aureus damage there.
仕方ないね。相手するよ。なかなかやれない。じゃあ応用といこうか。
Enticing those
So there's one mitigation source gone.
will always be reliable.
Doesn't your heart belong to me?
I'm surprised the Cabal survived that.
You're
I don't think she's on 3F, but he probably would have died.
派手にやると怒ら
The Cabal is almost back up to his next second S2, by the way.
れるかな。
That's funny.
行くよ。これでどう？
I'm always open to new opportunities. So, you think you're ready to rumble? Good try.
I have no
There we go. He's back up again.
Disobedience to an order leads to prompt execution.
Yeah. That's the showcase. We have to test it ourselves because they brought her into like triple mitigation or something like that. So yeah, good job, I guess. But yeah, that's been it for Frieren. Let's go check out the girl Frieren.